Hello everyone, my name is Orandraku, and today I'm here to show you my personal Annette build as well as a possible variant for it. Now, this build, like most creature builds, features a lot of infection. The way that this one works is by utilizing V-Act, but also not utilizing Ambush. I use Enhancement instead, and there's a very specific reason for that, um, which I'll show later when showcase game. So the build itself, Fury on Birkin. Reason for this is that a lot of times you don't want to stay on Birkin very long, but sometimes just slapping them down and maybe, smacking somebody with a pipe here and there and only staying in them for like 5 to 10 seconds and you leave. This allows you to get them back pretty frequently to have them pose a threat in the event that maybe you manage to down somebody and you need like a body to get in the way. Um, I find that just due to the nature of you don't want to stay in Birkin for the full 60 seconds, I find is a huge mistake. So just getting in Birkin, popping out real quick is the way why I personally prefer Birkin and why I recommend Fury. Now for passive skill number one, we use a V-Act. Now the reason for V-Act is it allows you to summon a creature, possess it really quickly, and stand up. Uh, stand up really quickly in particular. This allows you to often go for back bites, maybe get some swipes here. It also means that during your stand-up animation, you can't be knocked down by somebody using a bat or shotgun or something. So it allows you to at least, very least stand up and maybe get a swipe or two before you end up dying to the inevitable shotgun spam. Um, and it also has a very unique interaction with the dealer, which is in this deck, and it makes the dealer one of the most powerful cards in the deck due to how fast it stands up and the fact that it has endurance when it is on top of somebody. So if you stand up really quickly, you leap on somebody, that dealer isn't going to get knocked off by normal things. They can still get knocked off by dying, someone hitting with a Kashima or Tyrone kicking it or a grenade or something like that. But regular damage won't knock it off. So Sam dashes and punches into it, won't get knocked off. And then, of course, enhancement. This makes your creatures a little tankier, particularly when you're usually utilizing the dealer so that they can stay on someone longer. Maybe they'll get off an extra swipe or two due to the extra HP. I found that generally I prefer the increased HP over the -1 cost, because with the -1 cost, while you can spam out a lot more creatures, you end up feeding a lot more time as well. And this build having generally fewer creatures, you preferably want to play strategically, feeds them less time and less supplies via surplus or back at ammo drops and what. As for Area 2 card, we go with Ambush. It's a 0-cost zombie. It's a free cycle. It's incredibly strong. I mean, it costs 0. That alone makes it one of the best cards in the game. Uh, it's like a crawler that isn't a crawler, but it costs the same amount. It's just incredibly good, especially since this build utilizes a viral mod infection, but with creature efficiency mod, it only still costs 0. So you have a 0-cost infectious zombie. Area 3 is the Concentrated Enhancer. Admittedly, her Area 3 cards aren't particularly good for this build. I generally prefer Concentrated Enhancer because the other cards are just too damn expensive. I don't want to pay 4 or 5 for any of these other cards. And at least with this, like, you can, maybe you can buff a bunch of preset zombies, Maybe you got a bunch of imposter zombies, hiding behind a wall or something like that. Just smack them all with the Concentrated Enhancer, and, maybe, throw, if you get a bunch of energy buildup, you hit them all with the dart, whatever. But it's admittedly not the greatest thing unless you're using a particular variant for this build, which I'll get into later. As for the equipment, we run Unstable Generator, Initial Reactor, Viral Canister 3, and in this particular case, we're running Viral Canister 2 for a little bit extra infection, but this is a variable slot. Maybe you want to switch to Resilient Skin 3 to make all your zombies a little bit tougher, or maybe you want to use Fortifying Virus 3 to make, when you go on a dealer, you jump on somebody, that dealer's a bit more durable. Maybe you also want to run Electric Cable 3 to make EIS possession faster, or there's another variant that you could do with Modified Gear 2. This allows you to, again, it makes your Concentrated Enhancer a lot faster, so it's less of a dead draw. and it allows you to get it out of your hand quicker, and also buff any, like maybe you summon a couple zombies, you hit them with the enhancer, you drop it, you get in the zombie kind of thing. It definitely speeds up your area 3 with that. Personally, I run this, but there is absolutely an argument to be made in the deck for using modified gear too, which I'll get into later. As for the deck, run Crawler, regular zombie, VX zombie, the dealer, which is very important to this deck. Very, very important. It's arguably your strongest card. Imposter zombie, Doggo, double zombie, electromagnetic shield, because this is a camera build. A lot of times you're not going to be summoning zombies ahead of time, like sometimes you do behind doors. But a lot of times you're going to like drop a zombie and just like possess it immediately and start swiping away, maybe trying to get some backbites here and there. Then viral mod infection, and of course efficiency mod creatures. Now, that is the deck that I'm going to be. This is how it's played in the. This is the deck that's used in the showcase game along with this equipment. However, the variant of this deck that I really should start experimenting with, but you probably replace the zombie with something like an air cannon. Maybe you'd replace the zombie dog here with something like energy leech rifle. This helps you get a little bit of extra energy, combining with here. You can siphon off a lot of time here. Maybe you long range snipe them with the energy leech rifle and whatnot. This makes it a bit more of a hybrid. It does make you more vulnerable to January, but since these are generally pretty quick, if you're careful with using the guns as well as having shield, you generally shouldn't have too much issue. Just watch out if January happens to be running anti-armament. It can really mess you up. Personally, I like this variant because I like using creatures. They're just for me. So anyway, I will show you the showcase game in a moment. But I would also like to point out that even in that showcase game, I make a lot of mistakes. After reviewing that footage, I realized there's a ton of things that I could have done better. I probably could have ended that game way sooner than it did if it weren't for all the mistakes that I made. It's just one thing when playing Mastermind, maybe record some of your games and review the footage and see the mistakes that you made. What could have you done better? What could have you improved on? And that's what I noticed. With this particular game, there was a whole lot of mistakes being made. I could have siphoned off a hell of a lot more time, a lot faster. But anyway, enough of that. I'm going to get into the game right now. Capitan, let's go. Now, this time, I'm using a different build.
I'm sorry, but I must do this.
No more of that meme shit.
Even as you fight, your end draws closer.
Yeah, I guess we're gonna go to 60 here. Alright, there we go. We got the viral mod.
Activating that will take both your time and energy. Locking doors.
Oh, actually, I know what I should have done. Oh, it's not a backbite.
Each step they take, your deaths will have further evidence. It's dangerous for this world.
Ah, I whiffed there. Oh, he prevented the backbite.
Your continued efforts only place humanity in greater danger. cannot sit idly by while you attack. These creatures should never have been made.
Step on what, punk? Nom 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 nom. Hi, Martin.
Will be over soon.
Damn, Martin's getting mounted.
If it's here, I'll find it.
Hey, there ain't no babies here.
Do your business.
Oh, I infected Valerie right at the last second. Yeah. Hey, there ain't no babies here, alright? None of these players are babies. That last game pissed me off.
How did you
I'm
get
tilted.
so far? I cannot let you live. I must fix this myself.
God. Oh, the backbite! Yeah! That's right, I'm gaming. Gaming today, folks. How's it going, Crumpy? Hi, buddy. Ah, come on. Yeah, get him! Shazam this, punk, you little shit! Hey, Capitan, how's it going?
You may take its piece, but do not take its sufficient for this task.
Really, you got jammed with the key card? Foolishness, Dante, foolishness. How's it going, Capitan? Hello! The cleave! Oh, we got them with the double cleave! Woo! And they got the double fast. Sorry, Capitan, you're still getting the squeeze! Wow, rude.
You can make it out in time.
You you, Jan.